Ever wondered how alimony is determined in divorce cases? Alimony is a financial obligation one spouse has to support the other after a divorce. It's not a one-size-fits-all situation. A myriad of factors can influence the amount paid. But one key aspect we're spotlighting today is your net income. Why? Because it's vital to the calculation. The higher your net income, the more you could possibly pay. So it's crucial to be exact in your calculations. Remember, the spouse with the higher net income usually pays more in alimony. So how do you go about calculating your net income? Well, you might be surprised to hear that it's not as complicated as it sounds. At its core, net income is simply your total income minus your total expenses. The first step is to tally up all your sources of income, which might include your salary, any bonuses, rental income, dividends, or even alimony from a previous marriage. Once you have that, it's time to calculate your expenses. And this is where it gets a bit tricky. You see, every receipt matters. Every grocery bill, every utility payment, every gas station visit, and every childcare expense. They all count. And it's crucial to keep track of them. Why, you might ask? Because without an accurate record of your expenses, your net income might be inflated, which could result in a higher alimony payment. Now, you might be thinking, I'm not an accountant. How am I supposed to keep track of all this? And that's a fair point. If you're not confident in your ability to accurately calculate your net income, it's a good idea to hire an accountant. They can ensure everything is accounted for and accurately represented. Remember, the stakes are high. The information you submit in the form of financial statements, bank statements, credit card statements, pay stubs, and more can significantly impact your situation. Inaccurate calculations can lead to higher alimony payments. If you are unsure, consider hiring an accountant to help. But why is it so important to get these calculations right, you might ask? Well, accurate documentation is vital in determining alimony because it forms the basis of how much you'll be asked to pay. Every receipt, every bank statement, every pay stub counts. Misplacing a grocery receipt or a childcare expense receipt could lead to an inaccurate portrayal of your net income, potentially resulting in higher alimony payments. Consider involving an accountant if you're unsure about the calculations, and always remember to gather all your paperwork. Your attorney is there to help, and they can review your documentation before it's handed over to the judge. Even the smallest details in your financial documents can significantly impact your case. Your financial statements, bank statements, credit card statements, and pay stubs can either work in your favor or against you. Remember, the documents you submit can make or break your case. It's crucial to get it right. Let's quickly recap what we've discussed today. Alimony is determined by many factors, primarily your net income. Accurate calculations are vital, as is providing complete, truthful documentation to the court. With accurate calculations and documentation, you can ensure a fair alimony payment.